Round 1. Fight!
Capture.
Round 1. Fight!
Okay.
What's that?
Wait. Pause. Alright, go ahead and talk about what we're going to do.
Okay.
Set things up here.
So we are live then?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay. Hey everybody. So Lance is over doing some troubleshooting.
Yes.
And we're joined today for our Mortal Kombat 9 discussion and play by the very real Magic Wolf.
The very real.
The very
Very
real.
real.
He does exist.
Yes.
It's questionable as to whether or not we actually have real people watching our show.
Right.
Magic Wolf is real.
I have a wolf shirt, just, so you know.
But not a Howling at the Moon shirt.
I know.
I was kind of hoping you'd
Like-
wear like wolf ears or something.
Well, I have multiple wolf shirts.
I know
but
you do.
This is one that fits the best, so.
You should have brought one for each of us.
You know the
That would've
episode of
been
The
nice.
Office where they're at the convention and Dwight wears the wolf
I
shirt?
have that
because
shirt.
You should have worn that
I
shirt.
know.
Should've
Dang
done.
it. I
All right,
failed.
I'm tweaking some things so the stream's going to look a little bit odd for just a minute.
Yeah, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, so we earlier this week we covered Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and we gave a little bit of a teaser for MK9. And so that's what we're going to be doing tonight, is playing Mortal Kombat 9, which came out in 2009.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Was
Nine
it
or
2009?
11?
I think it's a 2000.
2011, I'm sorry. But yeah, anyway, but we're all getting amped up for Mortal Kombat X.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Comes out next Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
And we will have
Fantastic.
an unboxing of the collector's edition and some gameplay.
I think I get my comic book too, the companion comic, the day the game comes out too.
Oh, nice.
So, it'll be
That's
good.
awesome.
So hopefully the stream looks good.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so we're going to play.
let's do this. Okay.
I totally want to see
So we're gonna reenact some childhood trauma here.
Yes.
For Magic Wolf.
But it's not as bad as it used to be because
You've improved.
been able to train myself.
Right,
and,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right on.
But if Colt
Did
plays
you
a
prep for today?
scorpion, no, I was going to, but I had to work and stuff like that. you
Stupid
know.
work.
I have a baby, so
Yeah.
it's hard to do that.
Oh,
I hear ya.
babies. They can wait.
Yeah, I have a baby too, but
But it's wonderful.
I forget her name every once in a while. You gonna play Scorpion, Colt?
I'm thinking about it. You know what? Yes. Let's just jump right
Well,
in.
Then I'll just right there. I'll just do Sub-Zero because that's what
Totally.
we
Here
usually
we go,
do.
classic.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero used to be my favorite, but then when I got into playing the game more, I just realized Scorpion's a lot quicker. You know.
Well, he's a cool character, but gameplay-wise, he's a lot slower, and he's
Yeah.
more of a defensive character, which my playstyle is more offensive, and so I've always had a little bit of trouble playing as Sub-Zero.
So I'll get destroyed here, but we'll see what I do.
You got the first hit, though. Look at
Damn.
that.
Look at that.
It's a little bit of a lag.
There's
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Hopefully it'll iron
I'll
itself out.
blame that on how I do. Just love how this game looks.
It looks amazing.
So excellent.
Well, and it's
Like,
like
I'm-
it's
I'm-
like the perfect love letter to the series, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it
And
really
quite
was.
honestly, I don't think the graphics between this and MKX10 look too much different.
No, they don't.
MKX10 looks like a more polished version of this game.
Well, and a little bit more realistic, you know?
yeah, a little.
This one's obviously brighter and more colorful, whereas MKX looks to be a little bit more gritty looking, you know?
Right.
But other than that, I mean, this game has aged very well.
You were in a perfect spot for that.
I know, right?
It's the only time it'll happen, though.
Trying to learn. I've never been good at the blocking. So usually I just take it, you know,
Yeah.
and see if I can survive. So I've been trying to do that lately, but I'm still not super good at it. I just love the X-rays too.
I think
that's new to this game.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, this is the first game it was in, and I think it was one of the best additions to the series
Yeah.
in a long time. I mean, it perfectly encompasses what the game's about, and it's really cool, too. Like, I never get tired of the X-ray moves.
Yeah, they're fun to watch every time.
Fatality.
Just as like a game standpoint, this is the perfect game, I think, and it was very smart for NetherRealm just because it does retell the first 3 games, gets back all those original characters that are just awesome.
Well, you know, the storyline with the PS2 version of the game kind of went off the rails big time.
Yeah.
Like, it went to, you know, the Armageddon event where everybody was dying off and it was ended and stuff.
I hate rematch.
And so the story, you know,
Well, of
Yeah.
course you wanted a rematch.
Well, let's go to different characters.
you know, and so, you know, I agree with you. I think they did a smart thing with this. It's a reboot, but at the same time, it gets people really pumped up for Mortal Kombat again by taking the best of the series and, you know,
You go for it.
cranking it up to 11. Oh yeah, you like Noob.
See, I've never seen Noob play, so I'm interested
He's
to see.
pretty awesome. He's one of the best characters there is, I think, in this
Yeah,
game.
I think him and Scorpion are.
So,
pretty
but
much on
he's an
level.
assassin
That's
as
my
well,
favorite.
right? I mean, he's the same kind of guy as Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Lore-wise, Noob is actually the original Sub-Zero from the first tournament,
Oh,
the
okay.
first game.
Okay.
He was killed by
Scorpion
Scorpion,
kills.
and he went to the Netherrealm and was corrupted by the Brotherhood of Shadow and became Noob Saibot. And so the
Okay.
Sub-Zero that's in this game is actually his younger brother,
Okay.
who entered the tournament to find out the whereabouts of the original Sub-Zero.
To avenge his
See.
older brother.
Fight.
Right on. Does he know this?
I think he has inklings, but I think his mind has been so corrupted by the Brotherhood that he's pretty lost.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble connecting on chat, so I think you're just gonna have to kind of keep
Yeah, I got
in
it.
chat for us.
Yeah.
I think mine's on too.
We're doing pretty good drop frame rate. We're sitting at about 5%. So no way.
I'm glad that Kenshi's going to be in the next game, just
Yeah.
because. But I'm hoping that it tells a little bit about him.
Well, because he's a really cool character.
I know the story with the sword is super fascinating.
Yeah, I mean
What
the
is
sword
it?
is actually what blinded him.
What's the story? I still want to know.
So it's a mythical blade, you know, like an
Well, I
Excalibur.
mean, what sorting game isn't?
I know,
mythical?
yeah, it's basically an Excalibur of the Mortal Kombat series. But it was hidden in a cave, and he was tricked by Shang Tsung into retrieving it out of the cave. And in the process of opening up the crypt that it was contained in, it blinded him. And so he trained for years. He was a roaming Ronin. He was a Ronin who was traveling the world, challenging people to become a master swordsman, you know. And so now, after he was blinded, he had to relearn everything, and he gained telekinetic abilities from the power of the sword.
Hey, Riley 1's on.
Hey,
Hi,
Riley.
Hey,
Riley.
Riley one. Hey, you won.
I know, I got him.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I guess I should introduce you to Riley 1. Riley 1, we have Magic
Yes.
Wolf on as a guest
Yes.
tonight.
In the flesh, Riley 1.
Yes.
Dang it.
Playing Mortal Kombat 9.
That's right. I mean, this game is brutal.
Yeah.
Although, I will say it looks like... You know, I'm not down with my son playing these kind of games, but this game compared to Mortal Kombat 10,
Oh,
I would
yeah.
rather have him play this game. This,
Yeah,
this
Mortal
game
Kombat
looks
10
really
Looks
calm
pretty
compared
crazy.
to that one. And I think it is because it looks, you know, just slightly more realistic.
Right.
Dang it.
Yes, you got him!
Alright. Gotta get a fatality here. I was worried.
And this is probably one of the most gruesome finishing moves in the game, I would say. Noobs and butts.
Okay.
Colton Wolf, or Magic Wolf, are
Okay.
playing.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes.
Dang it.
I guess I'll refer to you as Magic Wolf since
I
that's
get
what
it.
they know you as.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Alright.
You fell, Michael. I guess
So
that
now you guys
wolf
are trying
wasn't
to
very
just want-
magic.
Do you want to play?
Yeah, 1-1.
You got one more.
Oh, yeah. The
2 out of 3.
tiebreaker.
Okay, let's do
And then I'll play. I'll play loser.
Let's see. Yeah.
it. Loser.
Who's this guy? Guan
Quan
Chi.
Chi. So he's a sorcerer.
Of course.
He came in Mortal Kombat 4.
He actually originally showed up in MK Mythology Sub-Zero, which was a precursor to Mortal Kombat 4.
I don't want to be here.
And then he's been
But
in
a
the
crappy
series
game.
since. Yeah. Yeah, but he's a pretty cool character. I mean, he hails from the Netherrealm. He's kind of in control of the Brotherhood of
He
Shadow.
looks very Kratos-ish.
A little bit. Yeah. I mean, my wife confuses the two when we play. She thinks, you know,
So-
goes back and forth between them, you know.
Yeah.
I hate Smoke's this costume with the white hair. I think he looks really dumb. I like most of the costumes, but I think that one's
I
pretty
agree
weird.
with you. He does look pretty weird.
Plus, you gotta love his intro. Where
Yeah.
there's smoke, there is fire.
Probably one of the cheesiest intros in the game.
Riley One says it's nice to see you.
Nice. Thank you, Riley One. Appreciate it.
Guess it's not nice to see us, though, Lance.
It's never... well, you know, we're not the guests.
That's right.
So one thing that I'm wondering with
Oh, nice.
Mortal Kombat X is if, so you know how like Scorpion, his clutch move is the spear with the back forward. Are the moves are the set lists going to be kind of universal? So do you
Yeah.
have to memorize the same button patterns, but they do different things for the variations?
You know, from what I understand, they're going to, like their trademark moves and stuff are going to carry across the variations. You know, so Scorpion will have his spear in each of his variations. Sub-Zero will have his ice balls. Alright, I need to wake up.
Riley One says it's always the best to see us. Thank you, Riley One.
Well, we enjoy having Riley One on. Man.
Ah!
We haven't seen Alapina for a while.
Yeah, we haven't.
It's kind of sad. I miss him.
He's a good viewer.
Wait, you just snapped your own neck?
Yeah, because Quan Chi, he like can possess people.
Okay.
And he's kind of a necromancer type character.
I did it, but I think it's because you were focused on talking cold.
Well, and I was playing a character that I'm not used to.
Alright, back, forward. Okay.
Take this opportunity to see if I can figure out that shot.
Yes!
Oh, you got it.
There we go.
Yeah, the old games, because I got the arcade edition, the fatality, like, timer is so quick.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it at all. Any fatalities on those old ones.
That was intense.
I know.
I was talking Roman. I was talking up a big game with Roman. I think I scared him off.
You think so?
Yeah, that's why he's not coming.
He wussed out, huh?
Yeah, I told him that I was totally going to mop the floor with him. And he was like, oh, I can't come. I got plans. It's because he's afraid.
Yep.
Roman, if you're watching...
Shame on you.
shame on you.
Terrified.
It's because you're backing out on a challenge.
Well, you know, after one of our shows, him and I had played a couple of rounds, and I annihilated him.
Yeah.
I think that scared him.
So, have you ever played this one then? I know you said you played the older ones.
The first time I played it was last time we aired.
Last week.
Nah, wasn't it Tuesday?
Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday.
I'm not even getting a single punch in. Bam! Hey, I hit you. I feel good about that.
So who's who here?
I'm Reptile.
I'm the guy with the goatee.
So you're Shane Song.
Because I said to myself, goatees are cool. But I'm apparently
totally
doing
are.
very poorly. Because...
Oh, someone's mad.
That
Is
was...
that one of you boys?
No, her name is Michelle.
She's leaving you.
I love how they get, like, more beat up, you know? It's kind of like the whole Batman Arkham Asylum
Yeah.
mechanic.
Well, it makes it a little more fun, you know. You see, I like aesthetic
come on.
details like that.
Seriously. I did something cool.
Nice.
So you did an X-ray move. So, but you played Injustice, right?
Yeah, I played.
So this should feel a little familiar.
Sure, except
Obviously, more bloody. You know.
I sucked at that game too.
But I mean, like
I'm gonna get you though.
know,
Bam!
the
You
meters,
got it.
the meters and the power moves and stuff in Injustice are basically the same here.
Yeah.
You know, they're just extra mirrors.
Come on.
Oh, the ground skulls or whatever.
Riley One wants to see a Freddy Krueger versus Freddy Krueger.
Freddy face-off.
Yes. Yeah, just stay down. It's what I would do.
You know what I really like
It's
about this
literally
game?
what I would do if I
Yeah.
could figure out how.
Dang it, I'm horrible at timing the X-ray.
What I like about this game is all of the backgrounds and stuff are taken from the previous Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
games.
Right, yeah.
And they're just, like, jacked
How do you
up.
unlock more fatalities?
You have to perform them.
Oh, okay.
And where Michael is the second player, he doesn't have them unlocked. If you were to look at it using the first player controller, I have them all unlocked.
I see. He looks really creepy. Like, I don't remember Scorpion... Not Scorpion, Reptile. Oh, that's a cool move with the camera.
Yeah.
He didn't look like that, right? He looked like a green version of Scorpion.
Yeah. You know, as the series progressed, he became more and more reptilian, to where he was basically a walking crocodile.
Yeah.
Like Killer Croc.
Yeah.
He's like huge in one of the games.
It was kind of really cheesy looking, and I didn't really like his design.
Where is Freddy?
And so I'm glad they went back to his more more of a human.
Gotta go all the way.
Yeah. I mean, he looks like the classic Lizard Man now.
This one's for you, Riley 1.
I'm totally gonna win just for you, Riley 1.
Yeah, I'm having trouble it won't connect to chat for me.
I'm sorry.
So you know that reptile thing where he shoots his tongue? There's a very similar thing in...
X-Men where Toad shoots out his tongue and gets electrocuted.
Well, no, in the DC versus Mortal Kombat,
right?
Scorpion will shoot the screen with the spear and pull it in. So then it's the same
Wait,
thing.
am I red or blue? Red?
Yeah, you're
You're red. I'm the knockoff one. You're the,
I think we both are because
you're the canon one.
We've got Wolverine.
Jeez,
fingers.
I'm not doing anything.
That was cool. So I know we last time we talked about this a little bit, but when did they add the combo? Was it in Ultimate?
Yeah. Well,
the combo
Mortal
hits?
Kombat 3.
Ultimate Mortal Kombat.
See, with it originally came out as Mortal Kombat 3, and then they released an upgraded version as Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
How did you even do that?
And strangely,
I
the
just
original
hate buttons.
the original release of Mortal Kombat 3, it didn't have like Scorpion and Reptile or Melina, Katana, a lot of those characters in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it always kind of seemed like a weird game. It had Sub-Zero in it, but he was unmasked and looked kind of cheesy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And so they released UMK3, and then it had a lot of the classic characters back.
Okay.
And it just
Speaking
seems
of,
like
I actually saw there is a classic Mortal
awful as Freddy
Kombat
Krueger.
1 arcade cabinet
Here you go,
that
X-ray.
functions
really,
for sale in Twin Falls.
really, how much?
Nice.
Well, he put 100, but I didn't exactly believe him.
100
Yeah.
For like the
for the
original
stand-up
game.
cabinet?
That's awesome. Colt, you need that.
I think I do.
It would be great. I mean, even if it didn't work, just the
just
box art and everything would be
That'd be
really
sweet.
That'd be cool.
We could maybe put something in it to make it work.
cool. Riley once said something, but I...
Here, let me see your phone. I can watch chat a little bit.
Come on, there's two here. You got an X-ray.
If you think about it, one of the
We're
only
just
ways to
jumping
beat this
around.
is with skill or not.
Yeah.
That's true. Either, beginner's luck or...
Flipping.
Bam!
It's jump
I gotcha.
time.
Oh, I missed it, and now I'm angry.
You know, there's two ways to play the game.
Oh,
You can
I
get
was-
really... You can play like I do and get really technical, learn all the combos, learn all the special moves and stuff, or you can
You
just
just
button mash.
hit buttons, which is
Your
what
chances
I
are
do.
just as good
Bam.
either way.
Bam.
That's what I'm doing on this one
Look,
too.
no.
We're a little
Gonna
bit
hit
more
triangle now.
evenly paired here.
Yes.
Except
I
you're
hated
winning.
it when...
You
I
won.
got him. Yes.
I'm
I got through this.
Yes. Good job.
Boom. That was fatal.
So you can monitor chat.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I hated about Street Fighter, because Street Fighter is definitely a technical game.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, if you don't know how to play the technical side of it, you suck. As they would just get you in like a corner and just, do the same hit over and over and over until you were dead.
Yeah.
So Riley 1, that's a good point, because when we were little and I played with Colt, he had the skill and I did not have the skill. I was just mashing buttons and I lost horribly every time.
Yeah.
Because I knew there was a sequence, but for some reason I thought it was too complicated for me to ever know.
Yeah. So you just didn't
So
worry
I just
about it.
didn't bother with it.
Never committed them to memory.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the one you told me where they have the trees do a
Yeah,
fatality.
yeah.
Yeah,
have
we
to-
should do
we'll
I
have to,
totally want to see it. I'm going to lose on purpose.
Actually, because I'm playing as second player, and so I don't have the moves unlocked.
Oh, we can switch.
You can switch. So I'll be Baraki, you're Sub-Zero.
Let's see. XX, Morpheus X, Mortal Kombat X. Can't wait. Huh, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're very excited.
Morpheus is returning, right?
Yeah,
He's been on
yeah, we
before.
have Morpheus.
Welcome back,
Morpheus.
The Morpheus.
That was
So yeah, me and Colt have pretty much been talking almost every day about Mortal Kombat X for about the past 3 months.
Yeah.
So
I think we're excited.
Just to, not to, like, rain on your guys' parade or anything, but Season 3 of Diablo 3 PC Edition started yesterday.
You're right, that is exciting.
And I was really excited about it. I started my Crusader. It's the first time I've played as a Crusader in D3.
Oh, nice.
That was
pretty cool.
Totally, I did not mean to do that. It was really cool that I froze him and then I did an uppercut.
It
works.
works.
It was all not planned.
So I've always thought Baraka's a pretty cool character.
Yeah, he
Gotta
is.
love the sword things.
Definitely, like, nightmarish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just freaky looking. So, Cole, I don't know if you know this, but I heard that
That's a cool move.
Mortal Kombat X doesn't have any stage fatalities.
Really?
At all, yeah.
Why'd they do that?
I don't know.
I wonder if they did that because they have a lot of stage interaction like they do with
Yeah.
Injustice.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
So maybe they opted not to have the stage fatalities.
How much
because
How much later than this game was Injustice?
It's like maybe 2 years.
a couple years.
Was it a couple years
Yeah.
later?
Because it was on PS4, so... And I think it came out
Okay, you ready?
pretty close to the PS3.
Morpheus is planning a wedding and working like crazy.
Okay, here you go.
That's why he
That
hasn't
is
been on.
here. Well,
Now
that's
this-
exciting.
Now this is cool because this is a...
Gross.
It was a rumored finishing move in Mortal Kombat 2 with the Living
Right, yeah,
Force.
we
People
talked
thought,
about
people thought that you could use the background to kill your enemy, and you couldn't in Mortal Kombat 2. But they went ahead and put it in this game, which is awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
And that's one of the cool
Surprised.
things about Mortal Kombat is that they do that, you know.
So another cool thing about the forest area is in Mortal Kombat 2,
They got the whole Wizard of Oz
Um,
hanging himself thing going
Yes,
on.
the Munchkin hanging.
but in Mortal Kombat 2, you can see like different characters poking out from behind the trees,
Right,
and one of
yeah.
those is Smoke,
One's
which
Jade.
isn't really in the game, right?
He's a hidden character.
Yeah,
you can
okay.
access him, but you can't play as him.
So in the story mode of this, there's a part when you're playing as Smoke, and he's coming into the forest and kind of walking up on somebody, and he peeks around a tree to like listen in. So it's just kind of a cool
Yeah,
little,
little throwback.
throwback to.
That's cool.
You know, but what's also cool about this is you can still access those hidden character fights that were in the original games by doing things in this, and you'll fight like an MK2 version of Smoke or Jade or even Noob Sabat,
Oh,
where
awesome.
they have their original moves.
She's in your face, isn't she?
This is Magical's favorite costume.
Yeah, that's the best Sonya costume. So for obvious
Very,
reasons.
very Laura Crofty.
Yeah. Why are you Jax?
I don't know,
Because
sucks.
Jax
I hate
versus,
Jax.
Jax versus Sonya is...
but it's like canon
Great
partners pitted against each other.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that shit just got ripped.
Yes, it did. Who's the guy in the background? I feel like I should know
That's Shao
that.
Kahn.
Okay.
That's the main baddie. I don't know why he isn't filming.
So Ex Morpheus, I'm curious, what is your opinion on them bringing like Sonya and Jax and Liu Kang and all them back? Where I guess Sonya wasn't dead, but Jax and Liu Kang were. Personally, I think put Cassie Cajun and Jackie Briggs, that maybe it was unnecessary, but I guess Sonya and Johnny Cage have been in there since the beginning, so
Right.
But yeah, you kind of get the sense that they kind of have some recycled characters.
yeah. Because with the variations, they could have easily done with Cassie Cage a variation that plays just like Johnny and Sonya, and then a new variation that's just
That was a
Cassie.
cool move.
Yeah.
That was a cool move.
That anti-air attack.
So I'm super excited, but I kind of wish there's a few more newer characters or
Right.
other characters from the history that they could detail out a little bit more. Wow, that was like a flawless victory, I think.
I think
You
so.
were talking.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I'm especially mad about Jax being back, just because I think Jax is pretty boring.
Well, and it's universally, like, people hate him.
I hate Jax. I've never liked him.
He's just generic.
When they tried to make him cool with his robot arms, but it's just,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all about robot arms and stuff, but it's just kind of
Yeah,
sticky.
I'm all about robot arms. All the way.
Fatality.
So I kind of want to see how far you can get in the tower.
You want me to take on the tower?
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Okay.
Go for it.
Go to scroll down. Quick to main menu.
Scorpion or
You know it.
Who else is he going to take
it's
the
his
tower on?
boy.
So this is a mode I haven't seen. I haven't seen the tower.
So you haven't
mode.
seen the arcade. The arcade.
Yeah, I was reading about it, and everyone was like, "Well, yeah, it's the tower." Is it coming back in 10?
I'm not sure.
Well,
I
they
know
have
there's
the
the living
living
tower,
towers that
which
change.
it's a set of challenges and stuff like that. You know.
Expert all the way. Come on, man. Do it.
Yeah, Colt.
Do it.
Okay, why not? Ooh, Goro's our boss. This is a good classic lineup.
Yeah.
Against Nightwolf. You should have played as Nightwolf.
Ancestors give me strength. Oh, Nightwolf.
We hate you, too.
Tries so hard to be cool.
Most people that associate with wolves do. I've noticed.
No. He's the exception. You know, the one guy out there that associates
He
with
can get
wolves
away
is
with it.
weird. Everyone else that likes wolves they're the best people on earth.
Man, he just
They just jump right in.
right in. There's no warm up. It's just bam, we're playing.
I still think it's funny
so this is
that
a new. I haven't seen this stage.
So this is the street, obviously.
and this is a recreation of Mortal Kombat 3. There's a bridge area. It's definitely a lot more.
And it's a lot more dynamic, too. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like the crazy monster in the background.
Yes.
Freddy vs. Freddy was epic. Freddy won.
It really was. You won?
No, I think you did actually.
Did I? I have no idea.
I did horrible.
I wasn't keeping
Yeah.
track.
So I still think it's funny that they put in like every character in Mortal Kombat 1 through 3, except Minotauro is in it for like,
Oh, Mataro?
yeah, Minotauro.
Yeah. He's in a cutscene, and
He
he's
gets
dead.
killed.
It's like, oh yeah, here's Mataro. He died.
But I honestly think it's because like
sucks.
he's shaped different than everything else. So I think from a programming standpoint, might have been harder to fit him in. Just because everyone else is, you know, bipedal and
Yeah, cool.
it wouldn't have worked with the
Bipedal,
X-ray
quadrupedal.
Yeah.
at all, you know.
Bipedal, quadrupedal.
So that's my theory is that,
I'd agree, because they did have him in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, but he had 2 legs.
yeah.
They took away his centaur status.
Which I guess that's a thing. It could happen. You could be downgraded.
Yeah.
The Greek gods could.
Shao Kahn just decides you need 2 legs instead of 4.
Yeah.
Whatever
something.
Shao Kahn says.
Whatever he does. Yeah. That's what happens.
I also just like how Shao Kahn just constantly belittles you when
Yeah.
you're fighting him.
You suck. You suck.
That was hey, there's
Is this a stage fatality, right?
Yeah.
I would hope so. I would hope that Scorpion can't summon a car out of nowhere.
Well, it was a yellow car.
That's
you
true.
know.
It was. It was.
That's Scorpion's ultimate special move,
Yeah.
hailing a taxi.
Yes.
Taxi!
Come on.
Taxi! Get over here!
It's better than the penguin.
Yeah, the
Mortal
penguin
Kombat
penguin
3.
was an embarrassment. I'm usually 100% behind Scorpion and all the decisions they make with him, except for the penguin.
The animality.
Yeah. I also wasn't.
So this is his new costume.
This is his alternate costume, yeah.
which is pretty sweet.
I actually kind of like this one
It looks
better.
very similar to the one. I mean, it's got a little more. This looks a little bit more metal.
Right. Man.
Raiden makes some pretty funny sounds.
Yes.
So I was reading up a little bit on why Raiden
Oh yeah.
and Johnny Cage weren't in Mortal Kombat 3. And it said something about the actor that played both of them, got fired
Really?
because they had tried to make a knockoff Mortal Kombat game of some kind.
I guess that's never a good thing to do.
And
Never a good thing.
the theory is that they just took Raiden and Johnny Cage totally out, kind of as like a punishment to those guys. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Punish your fans because someone
Yeah.
screwed up.
I don't know. It was on like a forum, so it's probably all crap. But
So this is an interesting stage as well. Is this a remake? Is this a revisited?
No,
stage?
this is actually a new stage,
Okay.
but it's based on the. It's kind of an homage to the Warrior Shrine stage.
and it looks similar to the movie Mortal Kombat
Yeah, a
1.
little bit.
That's what I was gonna say. It looks really similar to the setting of that movie.
So expert mode's tough.
And that's Goro, right? The statue.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was just gonna
Yeah.
ask.
Well, it looks like Baraka there in the corner.
Yeah, it does. You're giving up already?
I'm lowering the difficulty because I want to see the boss characters.
Okay.
So Riley 1 or Morpheus X, who's your favorite character to play as Mortal Kombat?
Well, and Moten Doge as well.
Oh.
I think Moten Doge is still in chat.
Is it Petronilla?
Yes, is
Has she
Petronella
been
on?
back?
I haven't seen her.
seen her comment or anything, but
Petronella doesn't particularly care for these types of games from, what I know of her. So I don't know that she'll be on.
Ah,
oh, dang it.
Gave us Kintaro as the mid boss.
Oh, so you don't get to continue?
I can,
With
but
expert?
I lowered the difficulty so we can see the boss
Oh.
characters. I just established that I suck on expert mode.
But it's fine as long as you can admit it.
Oh, I admit it.
See, I do a beginner
This-
tower.
Went
this-
back to his Mortal Kombat 1 costume.
This is my favorite costume in this game of his. Is his MK1.
Riley
which was
1's favorite is
downloadable.
Scorpion.
Awesome choice, Riley 1.
So this is Smoke, right?
Yeah, that's Smoke.
Yeah, his hair is ugly.
Yeah, I like. It was a good idea. They just
not
didn't
bright
execute
white.
it very good. Like
Yeah.
to make his hair made
Let's
to look
do
like
this,
it's out
like-
of smoke.
Flowing back. I don't know, it should be like hanging in front of his face or
Something.
something.
It's too pretty.
See, I like this costume Scorpion, but I like the main one that's like on all the promo art
Yeah.
for
Right,
this game. I think that's my favorite. I also think this area, the recreation of it for Mortal Kombat 2 is just awesome.
Yeah, with the warrior with the shadow priests and
Yeah.
stuff. But I
it
like that it
changes.
changes from day to
Yeah.
night too.
It's awesome. So what mode did you go on from expert to
Easy.
Oh, nice.
Well, even like beginner gets pretty hard once you get to Shao Kahn.
Oh, yeah.
He's still freaking
Well, because he cheats.
impossible. The first
Because he
like
cheats?
several rounds.
They made him so that like he can absorb your combos and special moves and stuff, and just power right through them. And it's kind of a cheap way to make the boss fight harder.
Right.
You know, like artificial difficulty.
It's crazy how their eye like gets ripped up around it, so you can see like the whole round of the eye or whatever.
Of all Scorpion's costumes,
So
I
he
think
has yellow eyes. Have we seen his eyes before?
they're usually kind of a glossy, milky.
Or like just bright white or something.
Like, I mean, you can kind of see
Yeah,
they're kind of
like white.
milked over, you know.
Yeah, even in the
Yeah,
that
see
one,
like
it's
that.
white. Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting that with that costume they're kind of a yellow.
So what game is Scarlet in? Because I don't.
She's
really
not.
remember
She
her.
was
She's
actually-
in Avengers 2.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You know,
Age
she's
of Ultron.
she's another
Scarlett
character.
Johansson.
Wow, is all I have to say
Yeah,
about this.
she was a character that was very similar to Ermac in how she came to be. She was a rumored character that was supposedly hidden in the game as a palette swap of Katana and Melina. And so what
Okay.
they did was they actually just, again, with like what they did with Ermac, is they made an actual character out of her based
Okay.
on rumors.
I think
Which
her
is kind of cool.
grab move is pretty brutal.
Well, all of
So
her
it
moves are
sticks
really
your
brutal.
size and your like up here.
All of her moves are pretty brutal because everything's blood based. You know, and it's like
Although, I mean,
her
she's got those massive boots on.
yeah, and that's actually incorporated into her X-rays. She puts that stiletto right through the eye socket.
Oh, that's nice.
Like it's pretty brutal.
That's a ton of skin, though. Like, if I was going
Yeah.
into a mortal fight knowing that, this is to the death, I might put some clothes on.
You know, I think that's one of the biggest problems with the video game industry is female armor.
Yeah.
It's kind of non-existent. And it's designed to leave stomachs and breasts
Yeah.
on display,
Yeah.
which isn't really conducive to the battlefield.
You know, I'm all right with it personally. I'll
Is your
allow it.
wife?
We don't talk about
Okay.
some of those things.
We just
No, I'll have her watch stuff once in a while. Like there's that Dragon's Crown game.
oh my gosh! Don't
And I
start
had her
about
come
that.
in
that was
just so
like,
she can
okay,
see
here's the issue with that
how
game.
obnoxious
Yeah.
the bouncing bosom
That
was.
is a freaking awesome game.
Bounce physics?
Yeah,
Yes.
I love that game. It's a lot of fun.
It's a cool game.
But like, I can't play that game with my 5-year-old son because
Yeah.
he's like, "What are those?" And it's like, I don't. You pick the dwarf, man. Come on.
They're magic bits.
Yes, that's true, Riley Ron.
What did he say?
So he says,
If you know how to use them,
Yeah.
Scorpion's overpowered.
Yeah.
I'm glad the robots aren't coming back for Mortal Kombat X. I think they're kind of weird.
I've always liked the robots, so I'm kind of on the fence about where I'm.
So, we were talking about Kenshi earlier and the sword.
Yes.
They made a web series of Mortal Kombat. Like, it was like a pitch to do a full-length movie, but they made like little 10-minute episodes with a bunch of the different characters.
Okay.
And one of them was actually really well done about Kenshi and him going and getting the sword. It's pretty cool. You should maybe
have to
check
check
that
it
out
out.
sometime. The web series as a whole was kind of, I don't know,
Lackluster.
hit
It
or
was,
miss
it was kind of
a
hit
bit.
and miss. So some chapters were good, others weren't so great. As a whole, I thought it was fairly enjoyable. And
I thought the Sub-Zero and Scorpion costumes were pretty weak.
Yeah.
The storyline was good, but I thought the costumes were
well, I like
weird.
the Scorpion one because they kind of tried to incorporate, instead of just making him look like a ninja, like his face guard,
Why do robots have bones?
because they're originally human. They're part of Sub-Zero's Lin Kuei clan.
Actually,
Oh, yeah, you
and they
told me
were
all
automated.
I thought you were going to tell a joke there. Why
Why
do robots
why
have
do
bones?
robots have bones? So that Scorpion can break them.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah, so,
So
in
they're-
this
yeah, they're
story mode,
cyborgs.
they're part of the Lin Kuei clan, so Sub-Zero's clan,
Right.
and they go on to the,
They have colors besides blue in that clan.
yeah, supposedly, or,
Yeah, because there's red, there's yellow, there's...
because Cyrax, who's the other one? Sector, and then Smoke would have been, but
Yeah, that changed in this continuity.
So when Colt and I were playing PT, did you watch that episode?
oh yeah, I love PT.
That's the one. Like, it's so sad. I forgot to go export our videos. I thought I had it set on automatic, but I didn't.
Did we lose that one?
We lost that. That's the
Oh,
one episode
that's the
we
one we
lost.
That was a really good episode.
It
I think
was
that
a
was one of
really
our
good
best
episode.
episodes
I agree.
that we did.
It was a really good episode.
Man,
Mainly
So-
because I was freaked out. We can do it again though.
you had one job once.
I know. I'm so sorry.
So have you
That's
heard
my
any
bad.
more
I
about
haven't. There's a lot of
PT
stuff going on with
Sanyo
Kojima
stuff?
and Konami, and I really hope the game's
I just
not
get
canceled.
confused whenever I read stuff about it because
that's one of
no one knows.
well, and that's one of
It
it's
seems
one of the
so
most
like-
promising
yeah.
ideas for a game in a long time.
I have a theory that it's actually just part of the plot for the next Metal Gear game.
Which
I hope not.
I wouldn't be surprised. Metal Gear gets pretty bonkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never actually played any of those games.
You're not missing anything.
You're not missing anything.
You mean you haven't watched any of those movies?
Yeah, I just remember you telling me that the cutscenes are like hour long.
Yeah,
and
and you can't skip them, and you're just like, come on now.
Yeah. I played the original one on the PlayStation,
That's probably the best
Um,
one.
but that was the last Metal Gear game I played.
he definitely does some interesting things, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't deny that.
But the guy's a genius
Pretty smart.
with what he does.
Like that whole thing where you have to leave the game on for a week or whatever to kill that
Yeah.
boss that's old.
Yeah, it's an alternate way to kill him. You can either fight him head on, or
Wait for him to die.
and you can even advance your PS2 internal clock, and he'll die of old age in the game. Which
That's kind of cool.
Kind of a
Or
cool.
isn't there a boss where he like learns?
Yeah,
how to
in
do
Metal Gear
things?
Solid 1, there was Psycho Mantis,
Psycho Mantis.
and he starts reading your inputs because he's like telepathic and stuff like that. And so to beat him, you have to unplug it
yeah.
and plug it into the
Switch it
second
to the-
controller port, so he can't, so the game can't read your moves anymore. But he also reads your memory card and
he's the
stuff.
one that reads your saves files.
Which is, I mean, stuff like that is cool and kind of groundbreaking. And we saw a little bit of that with PT. You know, where you had to talk into the microphone and stuff to trigger the ending. And
So Cyber Sub-Zero's X-ray is tricky because you have to be jumping
yeah, you have to do it in the
to
air.
trigger it.
So you've got Noob Saibot that was Sub-Zero.
You were in the Sub-Zero, yeah.
And then you've got Sub-Zero, which is his brother. And then you've got Cyber Sub-Zero, which is...
The same Sub-Zero that's the brother. He's basically just kind of a bonus character that unlocks when you complete story mode.
Okay, but he's not part of the...
No, he's not part of the...
Well, he's in the story because in Mortal Kombat 3, Smoke becomes the Cyber Ninja. And so in this one, like, things are skewed just a little bit. So instead of Smoke becoming a cyborg, Sub-Zero does.
Okay.
So. Nice babality. So cute.
It's adorable.
Adorable.
Totes adorbs.
So, do you think friendships are going to be in Mortal Kombat X? Because they brought back, you know, the brutalities, but I think they're still... I think they've got a lot of stuff hidden up their sleeves
Probably.
that they haven't revealed. I kind of suspect that there's
You know what
more
I bet they
characters
do
that we
is
don't
they
know of.
release like the babalities and the animalities and all of that as DLC.
They could.
You
So-
pay $1.99, you'll get to see Jax baby.
So I
Down
That's
low.
a dragon. That's a dragon in the background.
Download the latest combat pack so you can complete story mode.
Yes! Or in the case of Mass Effect 3,
Yeah.
actually have a good ending.
didn't they do that because everyone was so mad about
Yes.
the real ending?
Which, you know, I'm torn on. I think that I don't know.
Nice.
That's a conversation for its own.
It is.
show.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, at the base of it, I don't think developers should...
Bend to the...
Well, yeah, I don't think... Yeah,
Angry
so
people
the,
on the internet.
the ending sucked, but do we really have to sign petitions and stuff to get a brand new ending added in?
Did
and
it
stuff
suck,
like
though?
that?
I mean, that's my question. Did it really suck? Or were
I've
people
never
just
played
pissed
it.
off?
I think
for
people
us?
were just... had different expectations.
Exactly.
And I think... Because, I mean, look at the great stories out there. BioShock, you know, Dishonored, Silent Hill. you
Yeah.
know? I mean, what would happen if people who didn't initially like the original ending intended threw a hissy fit about it and got those endings changed? I mean, when does a developer
Final
step up and
Fantasy
say,
VII.
no, this is what we made, this is the story we've told,
Yeah, exactly.
deal with it, you know?
Yeah. Well, and I think that the biggest complaint about it was you had saved this, you know, you had made this character from Mass Effect 1 and you'd made the decisions and everything, and it all led to this one thing happening, and it kind of felt cheap. That
Yeah.
your decisions didn't play into the end. But that's kind of how life is, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really
Sometimes you can't
we
choose.
don't get to decide everything in our life, and so I thought that the ending was actually,
Fitting.
well, kind of poetic in a way.
This is kind of how I think. You know, when I originally played Silent Hill 2, the ending, I hated it.
Everything goes back to Silent Hill with him.
It does.
That's
I
fine.
can't have a conversation.
I like
without
Silent Hill also.
You know, but I hated the Silent. I hated
Colt,
Silent
what'd you
Hill
think of
2.
Rogue? What'd you think of Rogue Legacy? Well,
You
it
know,
reminded
Rogue
me
Legacy
of
was
Silent
good,
Hill
but-
too.
Pretty good,
You
but
know?
Silent Hill 2
So-
really...
Shut up, Lance. I was trying to make a point. No, I don't want to talk about it
No,
anymore.
please continue. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say that when I originally finished Silent Hill 2, I hated it.
Right.
Until I started thinking about it. Started thinking about everything that the game was about and the symbolism and what they were trying to say.
Right.
And I love
Which
it.
ending did you get the first time? Do you remember?
The first one I got, I think, was the in water, where
You
he
commit
drowned.
suicide.
Yeah, he commits
I think
suicide.
that's what I
drives
got.
into the water.
Because I kept looking at the knife because I couldn't figure out
Yeah,
what it was
you think
supposed
you
to
got
be
to
used
use it
for.
for something, and the picture too.
Yeah.
That was another one that contributed to that ending.
We should do a playthrough of that game.
I'm down. I love that game.
Awesome. I just remember playing that by myself and being terrified to go into the second level of the hospital.
Right.
Well, and it's one of those games. You know, you brought it up. It's not overtly
Much
terrifying.
fear.
You know what I mean? But it's just the atmosphere and the feelings it gives you, where it's almost just kind of a depressing, hopeless feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's not. I mean, it's fear for sure, but it's at a different level. It's not just, oh, I'm scared because something might jump out at me. You know,
And it's a slow building fear too. You know,
Right.
doesn't rely on the jump scare crap that like Dead Space or something does.
so what Mortal Kombat X should do is give us Pyramid Head as a downloadable character.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Nemesis from Resident Evil 3.
That'd be cool.
I want to see that matchup.
I'd like to see crap, what's his name? Welker from 4. Isn't his name Welker?
Isn't it the final boss? Right?
Yeah.
No, not
Wesker.
Wesker.
Yeah.
Wesker.
Wesker, yeah.
Wesker. I don't know. How much of a douche do you have to be to tattoo your own name across your chest?
Well, yeah.
And have a belt that says Cage. Are you, when you look in the mirror, you forget your name, and so you have to tattoo these things onto your body?
You know, and that's what's funny, because I love Johnny Cage because he's so douchey. Like, he's a fun character to...
Like, how did
To
him and
watch.
Sonya hook up?
He saves her life.
Right? Because isn't the girl...
Yeah, Cassie Cage is their daughter. Well, in this, they're basically the only ones left alive at the end of this story mode.
Well, I mean, I guess
So-
that's how it goes, you know? You're the
Last
only
man
ones
on
alive,
Earth.
you know? Get to procreating, but...
Well, I like, because in Mortal Kombat X, they kind of changed the way he looks a little bit, and I think they changed the voice actor. I actually like him a lot more from what I've seen in Mortal Kombat X, so...
Well, yeah. Let's see what he looks like as a baby.
He doesn't have the tattoo. He doesn't
that-
have the tattoo.
See, that's funny, because his
best
friendship
fan, Johnny
in
Cage.
Mortal Kombat 2 was a signed autograph of himself that said, "To my best fan."
Right.
And so, the kid version of it does a kid drawing of it. That's kind of funny.
It would have been more funny had they left the tattoo on him.
True. Tattooed baby is always funny. Words to live by.
Words to live by. Chat's been really quiet lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Liu Kang.
I hate Liu Kang. But he's
Yeah.
basically
You know,
Bruce
when
Lee.
he started at when he started in Mortal Kombat 1, I thought he was a really cool character. But he's kind of lost his appeal, I think.
I just don't understand why he's the main protagonist out of all the cool characters there are. Like, choose Scorpion as the main guy. I guess he kind of is an anti-hero, so maybe it
Yeah.
doesn't work, but...
I just don't like that Liu Kang is always the savior of the realm.
Yeah.
Because he's boring. He's a boring character.
He's just pretty flat, you know. He's a rip
And I just like to punch his stupid face.
Anyways.
Just I like to. Riley once said, "I finally have a house in Skyrim."
All right. Good job,
Like
Riley.
one that you built yourself, or the one that you got in Whiterun? Whiterun? Whiterun?
Yeah, that's the first one to get.
Skyrim's awesome.
So many random game facts in my brain. I get them mixed up sometimes. I love Skyrim. We should do a Skyrim night.
We should.
Well, we've been talking about doing an Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, but we should specifically... Because those games are so big, I think we should focus on one game, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
So let's do the prettiest one that's out.
Skyrim, of course.
So Colt, for I think about a year and a half, told me how awesome Skyrim was, and I was just like, no. Because I tried Oblivion, and I just couldn't really get into it.
Right?
So I finally tried it, and then I spent like the next 3 or 4 months only playing Skyrim.
That's awesome.
It's a cool game. Oh, what was that?
I think it added a lot. I mean, I guess my biggest issue is that I'm not sold on the main storyline of the Elder Scrolls games. Like the whole thing with Anduin. What is it? No, that sounds wrong to me.
The dragon dude.
What was his name?
Parthenax?
No, that's the guy.
Oh, that's the
on
good.
top
That's
of
the
mountain.
good dragon.
Yeah, what was the bad dragon's name?
Aldruin. No.
Aldruin. Yeah, that's
Is it
right.
Aldruin?
Yeah, Aldruin. I think I've spent probably 150, 200 hours in Skyrim, and I have yet to beat the main quest.
Yeah, I haven't done very much.
I got to the College of Winterhold, and or was it Winterhold?
Yeah, when
And did that storyline. I was like, this stuff's much more fascinating. You
Yeah.
did the Dark Brotherhood.
well, I think that's the fun
all
thing
that
about
stuff.
Elder
Thieves
Scrolls
Guild.
games is the side content is always much better than the main
Yeah.
storyline.
And Skyrim has so many awesome mods. You know, I mean, that's if I'm going to play an Elder Scrolls game, it's going to be on the PC because I want the mods. And like they have so many story mods that were awesome. Like Moonpath to Elsewhere was such an awesome story. Riley once said he built it himself, which
Nice.
is awesome. So you bought the Hearthstone DLC.
Hearthstone, which is arguably the best DLC ever created.
Arguably.
Ever.
More so than...
Well, that's one where you go to the island, right, with the lizard
No,
people?
that's Dragonborn.
Is that Dragon?
Yeah. Hearthstone
That's
lets
where
you
you
make
go,
a house.
you go back to
endless
Morrowind.
crafting. That's it. It's really stupid.
That's it. I've yet to play the Dragonborn DLC.
It's
It was
pretty. It's actually pretty
weird.
cool.
Well,
From
because
what I
I mean,
played.
Morrowind is my favorite game, right? And so I kind of have this like, I don't want to ruin my memory of Morrowind by
I
going
get
into the
that.
updated version of it.
What's cool and what I think you'll like about it is it actually has a lot of Cthulhu mythos elements to it.
Right on.
You know, like you go.
I
into
love
these
I
books
love
and
everything with
stuff and-
Cthulhu.
Yeah, which I think you'd like Bloodborne. There's actually
A lot.
some Eldritch type stuff going on, from what I can tell.
That's the, like,
H.P.
mythological,
Yeah.
with the tentacles.
Yeah, the octopus face thing.
One of my favorite indie games was called Cthulhu Saves the World.
Cthulhu saves the world.
Cthulhu Saves the World. Have you seen it?
I have. It's pretty cool.
It's a pretty funny game. And then the sequel, Breath of Death 7, which they called it 7 because, who knows, both of those games are hilarious.
So, have you played Elder Scrolls Online at all?
No, but I'm really, really debating about getting it when it comes out for the PS4.
Yeah, I think I might.
Because they're getting a subscription. So it's going to be like an actual standalone Elder Scrolls game. Which, I mean, it's kind of cool because I've always wanted to do multiplayer Elder Scrolls. So I think that's interesting. I just didn't want to pay $15 a month for it.
I had a buddy that played it, and it looked really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I've played Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 14, Rift, Star Wars: The Old Republic, World of Warcraft, and unless it's a Blizzard game, I mean, honestly, unless it's World of Warcraft, I'm not going to pay a monthly subscription.
Yeah. I've never been able to get into those kind of games.
Yeah. I just jump around too much for games that I like to play, so...
Right.
Like, I want to...
So he kind of looks like a
Tiger.
no
Shokan. The Goro dude.
Kiat. The cat
Oh, the
people from
Khajiit. The
yeah,
Khajiit.
Khajiit.
Yeah, a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
Okay.
So gross. So one thing I will say about Skyrim and Oblivion and all that is the like elves and the lizard people. They look super weird.
Yeah, they do.
Like the facial
But
stuff.
that's kind
isn't
of
very
Bethesda's
good.
trademark, though. You
Yeah,
know, it's kind of having like that weird looking face
just
for their games.
like I've never wanted to be anything other than a human, just because it's like I don't want to look at this the whole game. You know?
I'm usually a dark elf
really.
when I play.
Yeah, I play as a Nord.
Yeah.
See, I hate their overpowered moves. Where they can block and bounce out of your combos.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Not the Nords.
Obviously,
Kintaro.
Kintaro.
Yeah,
right?
Kintaro, not
So
the
why?
Nords.
So this guy isn't a playable character.
I hate the Nords.
No, he's
No.
just a boss.
But Goro is playable in MKX, which
Yes.
is exciting.
And super graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he walks onto the stage by ripping someone in half.
Yeah.
I've always liked how they just fall over at the end of the matches.
So Riley 1 is a lizard in Skyrim.
So he's an Argonian.
Argonian, yes.
What do you think, Riley 1? Do they look really weird? I like how in the background you can see like the guy running in the cloak or whatever in the background somewhere.
Well, I like how Goro's sitting on his throne over there.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Oh, I wanted to flawless on this. I was doing good. I like how he gets mad, though.
Kintaro.
Yeah. Well, he gets mad like when you give Kintaro a beating.
He kind of has a Thundercat vibe going on.
A little bit, yeah.
Thundercats.
Oh!
Which, you know, arguably was the second best cartoon of the 80s.
Yeah.
Because we all know what the best one was.
The best cartoon was obviously...
that one...
I forget, what's the name of it?
What was his name? She's something like...
Muscle Brawn?
Skeleman. What was it? Gray crap?
Well...
I don't remember. Castle Grain...
Castle Grain Skillet.
Yes, that's what it was.
For ranking them, though, I'd say Ninja Turtles first.
Ninja Turtles was more 90s, though,
Yeah,
actually.
Was it?
Yeah,
it was 80s.
TMNT was more 90s.
Excuse me.
So Riley once said that he said yes, but it's the closest character that looks like a dragon, so I take what I can get.
Nice.
Yes.
I want you to arch your back and look back at me mad. Like a dragon.
Like a dragon.
This is that movie forever.
Yeah.
So we're about a month away from the Age of Ultron.
Yes.
You excited? I know Colt's not excited. He doesn't particularly care for superhero movies.
I like the Marvel movies, but I don't know. It's not one that like I'll watch opening weekend. I'll probably go while it's in the theater, but just not like immediately.
I have the fortune of having my birthday the first weekend of May, which is always a Marvel movie. Has been for the last 5 years. I think the first Iron Man came out on my birthday. So I always go. That's what I ask my wife for my birthday, is to go to the opening night of the Marvel movie with her.
I liked the Avengers. I thought it was, really fun and nothing like crazy serious or anything. But the first probably hour of it's kind of boring. When they're setting everything up with the cube, but I still like it a lot.
I will say I'm excited about the Hulk and the Hulkbuster fight.
Yes, I am super excited
Vision.
about that fight. I'm
Vision
excited about
cool.
the Vision as well.
Paul Bettany.
Yes,
Awesome.
finally get to see him on screen.
Yeah.
I think he's such an amazing actor.
And
Although-
they did a pretty good idea with James Spader as the voice of Ultron.
They did.
I don't really like the look of Ultron, though, because he doesn't look like he does in the comics to me.
Yeah, he doesn't look,
Like, I like the jagged mouth from the comic.
yeah. The comic Ultron looks really maniacal,
Yeah.
and this one kind of looks a little bit too sleek, a little too...
And it seems like on the trailers when he's talking, it looks off for some reason. I don't know. One thing that does bother me about the Iron Man movies especially is how pretty much every villain ends up with their own Iron Man suit in the end.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we get it that like Stark technology is awesome, but let's just have a good villain that does their own thing and doesn't use the Stark material.
Well, and that's what I love about the Captain America movies.
Yeah.
Captain America: Winter Soldier, hands
Excellent.
down, is my favorite Marvel movie.
Yeah,
right
I'd
now.
agree with that.
Guardians of the Galaxy, very close second.
Yeah.
Guardians was good.
But and that's what I think I love about Cap as well, is he is very much just you died on easy?
He's cheap, dude. Because and that's one of my main complaints about Shao Kahn, or about this game.
His slave here.
Right.
Princess Leia.
Basically.
That is, except she doesn't have the hair.
Yeah.
What was
Look at that jiggle. Look at those jiggle effects.
Massive
What was
jiggle.
that jiggle?
That was intense.
Like her boobs
But
got caught on his leg
that's
or
one of my
something?
complaints, because this game encourages up-close combo fighting. Except when you get to Shao Kahn, then you have to keep a distance from him because he can power through all your combos, and they don't do any damage to him when he glows,
Yeah.
and then he just constantly throws stuff at you, and you have to dodge
And
it.
he's using Thor's hammer, which, how did he get that?
Who knows?
Which I always say it wrong, but it's Mjolnir?
Mjolnir.
So in Winter Soldier, I love that whole sequence when they're on the like freeway and the Winter Soldier just like standing in the road, and that whole like gunfight in the street. I just think that whole sequence is pretty thrilling. You know, it's amazing.
Yeah. I do feel like if I had to criticize the Marvel standalone movies somewhat, is I feel like these guys are like, okay, Winter Soldier, right? Shit's going down. Like, Hydra's in S.H.I.E.L.D., Fury's dead.
Yeah.
Where the crap is Tony? Where is Banner? Where
You've got all these heroes
people?
that can band together whenever they want. Why
Where the
aren't
crap
they?
are they?
But all this huge stuff is happening.
Because this is some pretty serious shit that's going down.
Yeah, exactly. Riley One said he'll be right back. We will miss you, Riley One. Yeah, it's like, and they never really give a good explanation, right?
Yeah.
Like, where's Hawkeye? Where was Hawkeye? You know,
Well,
I mean, Hawkeye's
to
not
be
really
fair,
like that.
what's Hawkeye going to do?
But still, he's still, you know, I mean, we've got Black Widow going on. And
Well, because she looks good in a leather suit.
well, yeah.
Let's be honest.
Hawkeye is like
She looks good in anything.
redheaded stepchild.
Including...
Hey, be
I
careful.
mean, the regular haired.
Well, and I kind of feel bad for him, though, because he's an awesome Avenger.
He is-
you know? In
yeah,
the
he's a
comics,
cool character.
he's a cool guy. Even though he is kind of seen as the sidekick of Captain America.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that in the movies yet, though, which is kind of weird. But,
So I did read some like first reactions to Avengers 2,
yeah,
and somebody said that Hawkeye is like one of the coolest characters in it,
right on.
and he gets the best line. Supposedly, I don't know
Right on.
what it is, but
Is it like Black Widow's... What is her stupid line at when Tony says, I'm bringing you a party?
I'm bringing the party to you.
Yeah, I'm bringing the party to you.
I can't remember. What does she say?
Such a stupid line, though. That doesn't look like a party or something.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
something like that. Something really cheesy.
so I love Winter Soldier. I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10 as far as movies go.
Yeah, me too.
The only thing I don't like about that is their stupid little asphalt cutting laser beam.
Yeah.
It's like whenever they can't figure out a way to like get somebody out of a situation, it's like, oh, they'll cut
just
a
have
hole
to
in
go
the
to
ground
exactly.
underneath the car.
That makes sense to me.
And
Yeah.
Colby Smothers just shows up out of the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, hey, how'd you get here? Yeah. Although this is something I didn't know. Did you know that Nathan Fillion is actually in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Is he?
Yeah. He's one of the extras. He's the guy that, Drax? His name's Drax, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulls out, in that big fight in the brawl, he, pulls him off. He's got makeup on, he's blue and stuff.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
he did a little cameo in Guardians of the Galaxy. I would love to see him come back. Like, I think it would have been hilarious. Definitely not the right casting, but it would have been hilarious to cast him as Thanos. So funny.
He'd be so
Ooh.
intimidating.
I've never seen a Shao Kahn finishing move.
Very Johnny Cage-ish from Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah.
A little different, though.
A little
Okay,
bit.
anybody want to take a chance at Shao Kahn?
No, I hate
He's a
Shao
pain in the
Kahn.
butt.
I'm really enjoying watching you play. Do it one more time, Cole. You can do it.
So, in Guardians of the Galaxy, what was I? Crap. I was just going to say something. Never mind. We'll just act like that didn't happen.
Shut up, Michael.
So, like, where did Shao Kahn get this massive skull with horns?
Who knows?
Are we to believe that this is like Satan's skull, that he's taken over
Yes.
the netherworld?
That's
And
exactly what
he's-
we're supposed to
That's
believe.
in the lore, actually.
I mean,
How did
tell
you
me
know
more.
that?
Tell me more about this, because
Well,
it's very Satanistic.
Shao Kahn is,
Satan.
well, he's the destroyer of realms. I mean, that's
Okay.
his whole goal. So, if everything is a realm in these games, so is hell, right?
This is yes.
And it looks like he's conquered hell. If he's the destroyer of realms, and Earth realm is the last one he needs. then it's safe to say that he's already taken out.
You know this. You know, you always talk about Silent Hill. I'm going to talk about one of my favorite games now, Disgaea. It's really a rip-off of Disgaea.
Yes, exactly. I think there's some gender swapping in here too. We'll have to ask Roman about that.
We'll have to ask Roman,
He's the
the resident expert on gender swapping.
Yes.
Is there gender swapping that goes on in Disgaea?
Yes.
Yeah. And Lance made the
Freeze.
mistake of mentioning it
I
out,
did,
and Roman
I
could
did.
not drop it. Like
Yeah,
he kept freaking out about it.
Majorly. Have you played it at all?
Honestly, I haven't had time. I've wanted to,
I
but
love that
I've
game.
had so many games to play now.
You've almost got him, Colt.
He'll rally back somehow. Or he won't! I got him!
Bam. Got it.
I just gotta do it one more time.
That's nothing.
I can do it, right?
As long as they fill your health up. Now, if you had to take him on, where at the health that you had...
See how that nerfed my opening combo?
Yeah.
Pretty much wait till... Well, it's funny, after he's like totally destroyed you about 6 or 7 times, then he starts doing the like laughing or the taunts more.
Yeah.
I think they're like, okay, we've destroyed them enough, we'll give him a break.
We're gonna stop cheating.
He's still really hard, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at this.
Yeah, he's just standing there laughing.
And I hate his x-rays, because if you get your x-ray, it takes like
You can be full health,
80%
and it basically
of your bar.
destroys you.
Well, and you do hardly any damage to him.
Yeah, he takes like little tick marks. So I love Drax and Guardians of the Galaxy, all these literal things.
There we go.
Wait, is he dead?
He's dead.
No, he's got a little... Oh, he is dead.
That's pretty cool.
Why does he explode?
Why not?
Well, why does he explode?
So the reason he explodes is because throughout
Because since Mortal Kombat 2, the final boss
So
has always
are these
exploded.
people in the
Really?
stadium, are they
Yeah,
humans?
Really? I
Like
think they're
these-
just Outworld.
Outworld
people.
inhabitants.
I love the art style. So this is a fairly new art style. Like one of the first games that I've seen do this art style, like
It's
lot.
kinda like
is
a-
Guild Wars 2
Yeah.
did like this painted art style.
Yeah.
Look. I really like it. I've seen a lot of games. It's kind of waned a little bit. It was really big in like 2010, 2012 era, but I really like this type
See,
of.
there's the amulet. Quench's
Yeah.
amulet.
Well, yeah, I noticed that when I was playing as him, that he had the amulet on his belt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2, every final boss is exploded the exact same way.
Oh,
They start
really?
glowing and they explode, even up through Mortal Kombat Armageddon. It's really kind of one of the weird
Weird.
things in Mortal Kombat.
So Riley once said he's back. He watches Twitch on his iPhone. It's down to 1%.
Welcome
My
back.
phone died.
I
for
watched-
streaming
yeah.
Twitch.
I watch Twitch on my iPhone too, and it goes from 100 to 0 in
Yeah.
like half hours.
It,
So
it zaps it.
we
pretty
understand. And this is why my next phone's going to be an Android. Actually, it's going to be a Windows phone.
good. Ooh, Windows
They
Phone.
don't have like any apps though.
I know.
You
I'm
want
a
that?
Rebel.
He's going to make his own apps.
I know one other person of all the people that I know,
That
which
has
arguably
Windows.
is not a whole lot, but I would put it, up there, like 200, 300 people. I know one person with a Windows phone.
Nice.
Yeah. So, bump each other and share money with that one person.
Well, I keep looking for the Mortal Kombat X mobile game, but
Well, yeah, it's not on
Android.
It's not
yet.
on
It won't
Android
release
yet.
until the 14th, which is
And
really
honestly,
stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I played it on Jonathan's phone. It looks amazing on the iPhone 6. I'm not gonna lie, but it's kind
Well,
of boring.
It plays just like the Injustice game, as far as I know.
Well, from what I played,
Which I
all
didn't
you do
really
is
like
tap the
that all that
screen.
much.
Like,
Yeah.
that's literally all you do.
That's it. It's like
Or do this. Swipe thing.
Yeah.
So we won, and we got the credits now.
Yep.
Is there something you get something extra if you beat it on hard mode or something?
I don't know. You get to
So-
feel good about yourself.
Riley one wants to know how much time is left on this stream.
I don't know.
Another half hour, probably.
Yeah.
So who do you
Shall we
think
go
the unlockable character after you complete the story mode will be for Mortal Kombat X? So we had Quan Chi for this one.
Yeah.
It was pretty open, but
Spawn.
well,
That
I
would
think
be
No,
cool.
I think
it'd
Spawn
be
will
a
be
canon
included.
character.
If he does show up, he'll be in a combat pack.
You think they will release him still though? For
I
X?
hope they do, because
I'd love it, but I don't think
they made
it would
they made a
happen.
big deal of saying that Todd McFarlane, given the rights, said that they could use him if they want it, and then Ed Boon even tweeted out
the
a
audition.
Yeah, it was like a DVD.
and,
It was
yeah.
a DVD box case that had Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and Mortal Kombat Legacy,
and then
and
Spawn.
Spawn, like all on one disc.
Mhm.
And he's like, "What Spawn and Mortal Kombat have to do with each other?" And that was all he said. But he tweeted out, so it's like and that's how Ed Boon is. He does little.
Well, and
Right.
he
Bunch of
did
little-
tweet a picture. I don't know if it was his own picture or just a retweet, but it did have Jason and Predator outside the. Or no, maybe it was Noob and Predator, but then Spawn's there too.
That's right. Yeah, like
So-
they're waiting.
and it
for
says
their
like
audition.
auditions, and then Ed Boon sitting behind his desk in the next room.
Oh, right on.
So it's kind of a funny little picture, but
Like
Speaking
I
of
said,
tweeting out pictures,
yeah,
we saw the
Deadpool.
Deadpool one with him on the bear
Yeah.
ride. And then they came out and said that it's confirmed it is going to be rated R.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I actually saw 2 new images from Deadpool today. There was one where he was shooting some guns,
Oh, really?
and then there's another one that showed Ryan Reynolds' scarred
Yes,
face.
I saw his face.
Yeah,
I saw the
I haven't
face
seen
one,
that.
and it looks a lot more real to
yeah,
the comic.
yeah.
Faithful to the comic.
Very hamburger.
The other
style,
Deadpool news is they actually killed him.
Yeah, in the
Like,
comics.
in the comics.
Oh,
his
yeah,
death
that's right.
at
I
his-
saw that picture.
Which is kind of interesting that they're doing that a lot. I mean, because first we had Wolverine, which
No
was
one
unkillable.
Ever dies in the comics.
Yeah, Deadpool will be back.
I'm sure the Wolverine will be back too.
Wolverine will be back. No one stays.
I don't
dead.
know necessarily if Logan will be back though. Like I could see them bringing back a Wolverine,
Like a new Weapon X, basically.
but I don't know that we'll see Logan again.
Interesting.
I look for 10
For-
years.
Yeah,
Right.
or 5.
See, I'm just curious to see if Donatello does come back, because they killed off
That would be
Donatello
interesting too.
in the
Well, and they
comics.
killed off one of the bigger ones was they killed off the Joker in the comics, but then he wasn't actually dead. He came there was that whole Death in the Family
Oh
series
yeah.
where he
yeah.
he
cut his face
cut his
off.
face off
Awesome.
and everything. That was such an awesome.
That
comic.
was a very cool joke.
And I was at Hastings
move.
today, and I got so close. I was
The
this
book
close
that has
to
the
buying
mask
the
in it.
mask.
Yeah.
But I was with my son, and he's like, "That looks creepy, Dad." I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
I want to get the action figure with the cut-off mask.
That was one of the creepiest things that they did with the
dark.
Joker in a long time.
Well, and I think it really symbolizes just how.
unhinged he is.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, he's willing to take
Cut
his
off
own
his
face
face,
off, or have
skin himself.
have
So
Dollmaker.
there's a
'cause the
pretty
Dollmaker was the one
cool
that cut it off.
Yeah.
Joker comic where Joker decides that he's sane.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember what it's called, but it's pretty interesting. Like
Really?
he decides that he's no longer insane and tries to be normal.
That's
Right on.
interesting.
Pretty cool.
That's interesting.
I
like
watched
it a lot.
a YouTube. It was a web movie that they did where it was the origins of the Joker. It was long. It was like an hour and a half long. It was really, really interesting. Really graphic. But he was he started out as a drug lord. It was definitely not DC sanctioned at all. But yeah, right after I watched that, I read the Death in the Family comic, and I was like, yeah, this guy's pretty crazy. Of all of the villains in comic book fandom, I think the Joker is one of the most unhinged.
And he's
Oh,
so
yeah.
iconic. And
Yeah.
so I love comic books, but one thing that bothers me is just that
Riley one just said, well, he is the Joker, he's an insane person. That's true. It's true. I mean, and I guess the video game analog version of him is Kefka
Yeah.
from 6,
Yeah. Final
which
Fantasy 6. Yeah.
he was a Joker.
Yeah, he was a clown-faced
And then
villain.
he turned into a god.
And
Insane god.
he went really crazy.
probably isn't a good mix.
No.
No,
Not
but
really.
I love comics, but I think it gets annoying just because comics have been around for so long, and they're going to keep making comics that, nothing's ever set in stone. Another writer's going to come along and be like,
Right.
oh, well, this person's not really dead. They've just been here. You know, I wish
Yeah.
something was more definite. You know, and they would just stick to a decision that they have. Because now there's just all these different interpretations of characters, and I don't know.
Yeah. I hear
It
you.
gets a little annoying.
So what are you doing now, Colt?
Mini games.
Gotta love to test your might.
You know,
So,
like,
so
okay,
this is what we saw in Mortal Kombat 1 when we
Yeah.
were playing the other day.
Yeah.
They brought this kind of stuff back.
They brought it back. You know, you think if you were going to be doing this type of stuff, even as a man, you would want to, like, if you're going to be splintering wood,
Yeah, I don't want
that's
those
not
splinters.
that's not an area that I would want splinter into my.
I agree. What I can't... One of the... talking about the
Is this
Batman
Kano?
comics and stuff like it. Yeah, this is Kano. He's going to break some teak wood.
Oh, wait.
Wow, you did terrible.
Oh,
Wow.
I hit these buttons and
Wow.
then do that.
Yeah.
Wow. Retry.
So anyways, I'll try this.
The door,
Who am I playing
the door
as?
is upstairs.
I know.
With Arkham City, it had a ton of really cool side quests that you can do.
Yeah.
What I'm hoping
With
we
Arkham
see
Knight.
in Arkham Knight is...
Which is, it comes out
in
next
June?
month. Like,
Comes out in
we're,
June.
yeah,
It's
we're
the
like
end
2
of
months
June
away.
now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's closer than Zelda Wii U.
Sure. But I really hope that
Not
they...
that I'm bitter about that.
I hope there's some side quests in there that include the Court of Owls.
Yeah, the Court of Owls.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
Now, I saw that one too that had the owl mask.
Mm-hmm.
That I was like, that one would be cool too.
I really wanted to get that one too, but when I went to get it, they didn't have that version. Because I still needed the Court of Owls book. I had the other two books, the City of Owls and Night of the Owls. But I didn't have Court of Owls, so I was like, okay, well, I'll get that one that comes with the mask. And I went to get it, and they didn't have it.
Well, they have it. It was there today.
It's there now.
So there is a new
I'm sucking so bad.
storyline
Why
out
can't I
right
get it
now
up?
with the Court of Owls.
Why can't I get it up? Come on.
They actually have a little blue pill for that, Lance.
I know. Actually, you're just supposed to eat watermelon is what I'm told.
or grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
But no, there's a...
If you
No,
want to know,
pineapple,
it's actually... Well, we won't get into that.
There you go. Look at that.
I
You got it
gotta,
up.
just gotta switch the controller so I can hit the button faster.
When I was in the comic
Fat
book
fingers.
section the other day, there's some new Batman comic book out right now that's dealing with the Court of Owls.
Really?
And it's the same artist that did the first
Yeah,
one.
I saw that one.
Greg Capullo.
What's it called?
There's a
I can't
pretty
remember the title.
awesome
of it, but
looking,
yeah.
like, assassin, like a Talon.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly what he looked like, but he looked pretty gnarly.
My question
I'll
is,
probably wait
when
till
do
it
you
comes
guys
out on
think we'll
trade.
see? Yeah.
I don't like single issues anymore.
When do you think we'll see another Batman movie? I mean, not aside from Superman versus Batman.
Aside from
slash-
Batfleck?
Yeah. Or
Well, I think
Justice League or something.
So a
like
standalone
I
Batman.
think they're planning
Yeah.
a standalone with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
that. Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think Ben is going to be Batman for quite a while. I think it's very distant in the future before we see a new version of Batman aside from Ben Affleck.
So I don't think Colt's very excited about that. What's your opinion?
I'm
on
excited about it.
Oh,
I think
I
you know,
just-
I don't think he'll do a horrible job.
I don't think so either. I don't hate him as it.
That's a good move.
yeah, just,
Yeah, just I'm going to do that. I'm
You
not
know,
trying
yeah, I don't hate Ben
That's the
Affleck
thing.
as Batman. You know, he's a good actor. Would I have chosen him for Batman? No. And I got really excited when they were talking about Josh Brolin being Batman. I thought that would have been a really cool choice.
Well,
'cause
he's Thanos.
he's
right?
Thanos, yes. But I thought that would have been really cool because he's kind of a lesser known actor. You know, he's not a huge actor by any means, but he's fantastic, and I think he would have been a really good choice.
Oh, head? That's gross. So, my problem with Josh Brolin is
Oh, come on!
I love him, but I think he's boring when he's the main guy in something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's good as a side character, not like a main person to lead a movie, you know. You got this.
Bam!
Yeah.
Totally got that.
So I don't think Ben Affleck will be terrible as Batman.
No, I don't think
I
he will
just-
either. Oh, that was my bad.
It wouldn't have been my first choice.
He's not going to be as good as Christian Bale.
Yeah, Christian Bale was awesome. Christian Bale
Well,
was...
except for his voice, but yeah.
See, I didn't mind the voice. I know that's a differing subject among fans, you know.
I didn't mind it in the first episode. In the first
It got
Batman.
worse. It got more,
worse. Like Dark Knight
more
Rises,
growly.
it sounded really like more like I'm a tiger. I'm gonna bite your head off. I'm so glad that Colt did that, so I didn't feel like it was.
Yeah, me too.
I did it for
I
you
love
guys.
it when Colt
I did it
fails
for
on
you
Mortal
guys.
Kombat. Makes me feel
It makes
good
me
about
feel
life.
so
I
good.
gotta make you guys feel good.
I mean, seriously, how much force do you need to break coal?
That much force right there. See the meter?
Yeah, you got to get it above
You
the
need
line.
that much force.
No, obviously, but I'm pretty sure I can break coal like this.
You know, speaking
What
of the
kind of
Batman
coal
voice,
is it?
what I was thinking about this the other day, and you know, Christian Bale put a lot of emphasis into the growling voice and stuff like that. But if you think about it, Batman is the master of gadgets. He's got to have some type of voice amplifier in the bat suit that would change
Yeah,
his
I'm
voice.
sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But that's never really been addressed in.
I kind of like how they do it in Arrow,
I do too.
the voice.
Yeah,
Which I got in a fight with the people at work just yesterday, actually, because they say Arrow's just a cheap knockoff of Batman. You know, I don't know. What is your guys' take on that?
I like it, but it definitely has a Batman feel to it. Like every time I watch Arrow, I get really excited and I want to go watch Batman Begins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, that's the vibe I get from it.
I think
But-
to an extent, yeah, but it's definitely different.
I think it takes cues from Batman.
I think Oliver is a completely different. I mean,
He has different motivations.
Oliver
and he
is a
has
very different character,
tactics.
and I think, and it's like I said to the people at work. Oh, great! I've got marble.
and smoke.
There's smoke.
There's smoke. There's fire.
Marble.
Oh, so close.
That's gotta hurt the hand too, like right on the spine
Yeah.
of the dragon.
I think if Batman had someone to lose beyond Alfred, he would be closer to Oliver Queen.
Yeah, I'd say he has a lot more at stake. You know, Oliver Queen does because he's got a ton of people close to him.
Oh my gosh!
You got-
I got it. Yes.
You know,
It was intense. I almost started sweating.
but he also has a different morality than Batman.
You're
does,
like
you know,
moving.
we've seen his morality change, but in the first season, he had no qualms.
No, and that's what I loved.
about
That's what I loved about it. Right?
It was
I
kind
mean,
of refreshing.
It was
kinda
refreshing.
cool.
It was like, this guy's not afraid to kill people.
Yeah.
Now, granted,
But that's what makes Batman Batman.
yeah,
You know,
as he won't kill people.
and yeah, but to say it's a knockoff of Batman isn't completely fair. I would say it goes so far as that it takes certain cues and inspirations from Batman.
Well, but I also think that, you know, Batman's got the gadgets and he's got Wayne, and yeah, Oliver Queen had, you know, Queen Consolidated. I'm not going to go over that. You know, but really, Oliver is the bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Now, he's got special arrows.
I like the special arrows.
I like that they put the boxing glove arrow into it finally.
Yes.
That you
was
always
so
see in the
awesome,
cartoons
yeah.
and comics.
I haven't seen that.
It was pretty awesome.
And I think, you know, the thing that I like about the TV series is Green Arrow's always kind of been really quirky in the comics. Like,
Yeah,
he's never been a serious, like, more like the Green Arrow that we get in Injustice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's very.
And I think Stephen Amell does a very, very good job of not playing up that side of the character.
I do like how in Injustice it includes the arrow skin.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I was really confused because they also include the Man of Steel skin for Superman,
Yeah.
but they never
Dark Knight
released
Rises
like a
or-
Nolan Batman skin.
or Joker.
Yeah.
I really wish they would have done that. That would have been really cool. And I don't know why they couldn't do that.
Gosh. This is getting intense.
Yeah, to see a Heath Ledger Joker, that'd be really cool.
in a video game.
Yeah.
Although I do think that, like, the Joker from Arkham Asylum definitely took cues from
Yeah.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill, pretty awesome. It's so weird to think that the
Did you
voice
see
of the
him?
Joker.
Did you see him on the Flash? Where he
No,
played the trickster?
no.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh,
one.
that was a good episode.
Was it good? I saw he was in the Kingsman.
Yeah, it sounds just like the Joker.
Yeah, he sounds just like the Joker.
But it's so weird to think that, like, that's Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, I
being
know.
The voice
So
of
do you
the
think-
Being
Joker.
the Joker.
And he's in The Force Awakens, right? The original cast is in it
Yeah.
to some extent.
Yeah.
I wonder how he'll look because he was pretty big and old.
Come
in
on.
Kingsman.
Yeah.
So do you think he'll be more
I think I'll have like a
fit? And,
Obi-Wan
Well, that's what
Kenobi.
he was. He was
I
a
think he'll
lot.
have an Kenobi type vibe. But do you think he'll like trim up? Or...
I don't know, because in the Joker he was still big. I mean,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was bigger. So I don't know.
But that, you know,
I've heard that there's supposed to be a new
In the
trailer
Flash and
coming
the-
out pretty soon of
For
The
Star
Force
Wars?
Awakens.
I thought it was coming in front of the Avengers.
is
Oh,
there?
maybe
it
it
might
is,
be.
yeah.
It might be because Disney owns both of them.
Yeah,
And
I thought
then-
it was coming out.
that makes
Batman
sense.
vs Superman's coming out with Mad Max.
Mad Max, yeah, Fury
trailer,
Road.
which I think that movie looks pretty cool. Mad Max.
I haven't seen the trailer for it.
It's very stylized, but
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm excited for it.
gotta love Tom Hardy. I'm actually glad he dropped out of the Suicide Squad because he's going to be Captain Boomerang. I don't know who that is, and I'm a huge
It's going to be
Batman
an interesting
fan. But
movie. You know, Will Smith is in it, and
I think that I don't.
He's
I like
playing
Will
Deadshot,
Smith,
right?
but I
Isn't
don't
he?
like
Yeah, he's
him as
Deadshot.
Deadshot. But
I
we'll
think
see
Floyd
how
Lawton
it
is
goes.
I
such
just
a
don't like Jared
fascinating
Leto as
character.
Joker.
We've talked about this.
We
so.
have.
I think he'll be good.
I get really upset.
Oh, Riley once said our screen keeps going. It keeps going all green.
Uh-oh.
You know, I think I'm just going to switch back to just us.
Okay. Yeah, because we're just kind of goofing around here.
Yeah.
Hey, look. It's like
It's Jurassic
Park.
It is.
Which,
So
that's
Amber-
why I'm
so-
excited, because Jurassic World comes out in, like, days before my birthday. And I remember going to the original Jurassic Park when I was, like, in 6th grade for my birthday.
Did you read about Josh Whedon saying that Jurassic World was sexist or something?
No.
They released some clip and he tweeted how it was super sexist.
I think
I don't
everybody's
know.
just too eager to jump on that
I
bandwagon
know.
these days.
It
So there was a
weird.
controversy that I was reading about with Pillars of Eternity. Have you guys seen this game? It was a Kickstarter game. One of the benefits of being an early Kickstarter was... sorry. Oh my gosh, I did not mean to hit that. Was that you got to design a piece of literature in-game.
Well, that's cool.
And one of the guys that was a Kickstarter backer did a joke where it was about a guy who went to bed and he woke up and realized that the chick that he had brought home that night was a guy and went and jumped off a cliff. And it was a limerick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Come on.
Concentrate.
Oh my gosh. This is a bunch of crap.
It's tough.
Yes, Riley, we're doing an unboxing on Tuesday.
Yep. And we're all very excited.
We are very excited. Colt's the most excited.
I'm very excited.
We'll see if this approach works. Four
I will
finger
be
yet.
in Meridian.
Yeah, you won't be here. That's why Magic Wolf is with us tonight, because he was able to attend next week.
Come on.
Job interview was the more important to schedule.
Dang it.
Okay, job interview, Mortal
Someone
Kombat
else try
X.
this.
I-
Where's the job at?
I'm not sure your
Well, it'll be in
priorities are
Meridian,
straight.
but
No, but like what company?
Ameripride.
They do.
They do like jerseys and
Right on.
Uniform type stuff,
yeah,
right?
uniforms. They do
I remember my
they
last
do
job
like a
interview.
bunch of distributing to different businesses. I don't know a ton about them yet, but it'll be a good job.
Man, that was funny, Lance. That was funny.
That was super funny. That's why I laughed so hard.
Wait, what?
I remember Colt's last interview as well.
I said, I remember my last interview.
It was a memorable day for both of us.
It was a strange day.
Did you interview him?
Yes. If you call it an interview.
It was really quick.
Riley wants to know Magic Wolf's going to be here. He will
No,
be back
he
in
will
Boise, but you'll be on chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll join us for chat, right?
Yeah, for sure.
He'll be in chat.
Well, I'll probably be playing
But-
Mortal Kombat
But
X.
Riley won.
I'll
The
still-
important thing is that Lance and I will be here.
Yes.
No, Riley.
We'll be here.
I won't be here, so...
And Gamer Mexi might be back.
He might, if he isn't scared off anymore.
If he's not scared of.
We're having trouble with Pearl.
Mother Pearl. Seriously.
This is just ridiculous.
I don't remember what we were talking about now.
I don't either. Oh,
So they
What
haven't...
are we talking
my
about?
funny job interview
They
joke.
haven't cast a Green Arrow for the new DC Cinematic Universe,
But it's
right?
not going to be Stephen Amell.
No, it won't.
He's
But
said
I
multiple
don't
times
think
that
they've
it'll be
even
him.
like really talked about someone being him.
Yeah, I don't. It's
Are
not
they going to
be in
include
it.
him? I think their best move would be not to include him.
I am
Although
excited
I'm
that
excited-
Jason Momoa is Aquaman.
He looks awesome.
He looks awesome. He looks
Besides
really
his
awesome.
anti-Marvel comments, but no, I was telling you guys about Pillars of Eternity. That's
Yeah,
what's
that's what
happening.
it was. That's what it was. The
And we
sexist
got
thing.
derailed somehow, but anyway, so he wrote this joke about how this guy slept with a transgender cross-dresser and then killed himself, and there was a huge controversy about this joke. And so the people that published the game, I think it was Obsidian, reached out to the backer and said, "Do you mind if we change it?" And so they changed it, and it kind of got into this like huge controversy about how transgendered people are treated in games. And I just thought it was really interesting because it seems like we're living in a world now where the minority feel, and I'm not saying I'm either way,
Right.
but a minority of people are able to affect change, where 5 years ago, 10 years ago, nobody would have cared.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to call it other than minority, but that seems like a poor term.
Yeah, but I don't want to say like they're not a minority.
Yeah,
It's just
but it does seem
small
that they
small people, or a small group of people with a certain belief.
right. But and it seems to be that they are in a position, and that's just kind of what the focus of our society now, our world
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
is with the empowerment of I don't know how to say it.
So close.
I don't know how to say what I'm thinking, how to articulate it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a very accepting person. If that's the way they want to be, that's the way they can be. I'm not.
what you do.
You've got your rights, I've got my rights, and I'm down with that. But I do think it's interesting that these groups can affect so much change in our culture by vocalizing their displeasure. Where Riley once said it wouldn't be a good stream without the two of us.
Thanks, Riley One.
Thank you, Riley one.
See, I told you he likes us too.
He's just saying that to be polite.
He
Shut
is,
up
he
now.
is just saying. Right.
Me and Riley One have bonded.
You
through
have
chat.
bonded. You guys have bonded. It's kind of cute.
Kind of cute. Oh, I'm so close.
You two are so adorable.
So adorable.
Toad's head orb.
Toad's
Okay.
adorable.
Gosh, I mean,
I'm gonna do something that I never do here because this is getting ridiculous.
what is it? You're gonna cheat? You've got a turbo PS4
turbo
control.
stick.
You've got a turbo stick for your
Oh yeah,
PS3.
you got the Mortal Kombat stick, huh?
Seriously.
Seriously.
But anyway, yeah, they changed the joke because these people spoke out.
So it worked, huh?
Yeah,
No, Josh Whedon just said that like
that's where it started.
the-
The whole time I was talking, I was like, "Why am
the
I talking
lady
about
was
this?
like really hard and severe businesswoman, and then the guy was some I don't know. It was just annoying. I thought it's like it's a clip from a movie.
Yeah.
We don't know the whole thing
Well,
yet.
And the downside of
Dude, what is this?
it's an arcade.
Oh, I
Oh my
thought
gosh,
I thought it was like
No, it's
Mortal
not. It's not the.
Kombat,
No, it's
man.
not the Mortal Kombat.
that's like I feel like I have like a old
intense.
school laptop on my,
What time is it right now?
9:26. So after we beat Pearl,
How do I turn this thing on? It's been a while since I played it.
I'm good to.
it's so
go
old
longer.
school.
Do
I've got meetings at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I've got to get up and change water. So do you. I don't think Dennis is going to let you slide.
Dennis.
working for the man.
Okay, let's see.
What's going on here? folks?
Riley once says he swears he's not telling the truth about liking us.
Not.
Not.
So where does that land actually? Because he's
I got-
not.
I got lost.
So okay, let's break this down.
He's not.
So if he's not telling the truth, then he's lying. So he's not lying. It's not. I get lost.
I get lost. Too many knots in there. Not cubed was too much for me. Wait, you're turning off the system?
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that.
You totally turned off
I meant
the
to
system.
turn off the controller.
And
gosh, Cole.
that's our stream for the night.
But we're still talking.
We are. I know, but you just turned it off.
I'm sorry, guys. I meant to turn off the
You can
controller.
always turn it back on.
You can't
but
turn it back on.
we lost our progress, right?
No,
Well, you've beat them all.
I've beat them all, so we can go back to where we
Go
were.
back to Pearl.
You got to at least defeat Pearl, and then I think
Although nobody's
that
watching.
back on.
We don't have it. We don't have it streaming, so
Yeah. So we're just talking anyways.
we are.
I'm going to turn it off.
I think my issue with Josh Wendon is look at his history of, he's definitely got a thing for hard women.
Yeah.
Um,
So it's like, yeah, what's he criticizing?
yeah. Empowered. I don't want to say hard.
Well,
Empowered women.
It just seems
Like with Buffy,
Yeah.
and even River from. Oh, come on, Cole.
Why did you do that, Colt?
I don't know, guys. I don't know why I did that.
Let's not worry about it.
I'm excited for the Infinity Gauntlet storyline to be all
I am too.
fleshed out. That'll be pretty cool.
I'm really interested for Captain America: Civil War.
Yeah.
'Cause I think
be a
that'll
cool
bring
one,
out-
too.
Up until now with Iron Man, they've really downplayed. I mean, he's still kind of cocky, but they've downplayed his selfish nature.
Mm-hmm.
With Avengers, it was like, definitely not with him flying up in the rocket and something. All of that. They really downplayed that nature, or that side of his personality. And
Do you think
I
in
think
Avengers
Civil
2,
War. Yeah,
will-
we'll see a little bit of that. Even just the Hulkbuster armor, right? The fact that Tony thinks he's so badass that he can design an armor that can take down the Hulk,
Yeah.
it kind of alludes to the fact that he has this nature about him. And I think that's what Civil War is really going to be about. Is Captain America saying, you know what, you are not a team player. You do not play well with others. And that's what's going to lead to the events of Civil War.
They definitely had that, argument in Avengers 1,
Yeah.
him and Captain America, so...
Yeah, there was that wonderful tip. It's like, take away the armor, and what are you? And Tony,
Billionaire, Flash.
Fist. And I love that side of him. I'm not downplaying that side.
No,
I just
it's awesome.
they haven't shown us the true Tony Stark yet.
Right.
So he can be a
We've seen little
major
hints.
dick.
Oh yeah, and in the
Totally.
there's
And
times
that's
in
what
the
I love
comics where
about
he has
Iron
been
Man
a-
1, right? I mean, he's a dick
kind
in
of a
Iron
douche,
Man
yeah.
1, right? I mean, he has some sort of emotion for the guy in the cave with him. I'm forgetting his name.
The doctor guy, right?
Yeah, the doctor guy. But he is very, very self-absorbed, and he'd have to be. He's Tony Stark. But
What's awesome
we
is
haven't really
that
seen it.
he's similar to Bruce Wayne, just as far as he's a billionaire.
intellect and-
He
Yeah.
creates technology, but he's also like the polar opposite of Bruce Wayne, where
Yeah.
he thinks he's the greatest. I guess.
Well, and
Bruce
he
Wayne
doesn't
still
hide it,
does
you
that,
know?
but
Which
Bruce
which
hides
one were we
it.
on? Do you guys remember? We were on Ermac, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Pearl. So Riley 1 clarified: not plus not equals will plus not equals not plus maybe,
I can't even trust you anymore, Riley One.
which means I'm telling the truth.
maybe.
Maybe.
I like that rather one. Gives them still a chance, but I still know what's going on.
Oh, bam!
You did it.
Colt-
Okay, so
Colt did it.
this is to break it.
Just L2 or R2.
Okay,
Do
and
the
then
strike, and then
So
just
don't touch the gray buttons.
alternate the other ones, basically.
Touch the colored ones, not the gray ones. Oh, we only got 2 more.
how do you? Oh, there we go. Wait, no.
No. So hit O. See.
Okay,
No. There.
gotcha. Never used one of these. I mean, other
Outside
than
of
on,
an
like,
arcade
yeah,
machine.
but that's been a long time. Sapphire.
We'll get all 3 of us in there. Bam!
Yes.
Let me see something here.
Colt, I'm trying to break Sapphire. What, are you trying to make music? Or?
Look at
Hey,
that.
boy,
That's
it's
cheating. It's cheating. But we still can't get it, even cheating. Oh, you got it. At like the last second.
So,
I
what
told
is
you.
fast.
Yeah, I told you I was going to cheat. That's what I said.
Wait, is that how you beat it last time?
No.
Oh,
I beat it
sure.
legitimately with my...
You mean you definitely not cheating last time you
I
played
don't
it.
mince words
Not-
like Riley won.
Not.
That was not.
I
maybe,
beat this game. I beat all
No
the modes on this
cheating.
game way before I had this arcade stick.
Oh,
Wait,
you
did
got
I hit a button?
The girl.
Hey, wait,
Yeah.
wait! No, it's making me do that one over again because you
Because of the
it was
turbo?
Something, yeah. I guess I'm doing it again. Why?
Come on, Lance.
Hey, you got it.
I did get it.
Sapphire.
So what's the last one going to be? Diamond?
Probably.
Riley one wants to see us fight with button mashing. Put it on versus and button
Just
mash.
button mash.
We could do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think we should have one last little
I would, yeah, one more
tournament,
brotherly
mini
competition.
tournament.
Brotherly. Okay.
I'm down. We're back. Diamond.
So you just held it?
That's what you
That's
do.
all you have to
Why
do?
didn't you say that?
I wanted you guys to figure it out.
You're such a
my
dick,
gosh.
Colt.
If you're gonna cheat, you gotta
You're the
work
t-
for it.
You're the
like
Tony
Tony
Stark
Stark.
of the group. Seriously.
Hey, look at that. That Shao
don't know if I know
Kahn's
those.
little mask thing right there.
That's right.
Satan's skull,
Satan's
as we
skull.
found out.
It looked like it. Wait, we're doing it again?
Wow. A diamond skull. That's awesome.
Oh, you're gonna try and do it without cheating.
Well, you can't do it.
I really can't. It's tough. Alright, so should we go and play,
Yes, let's do one more
Do a
round.
match.
So, Riley 1, who do you want to see? When I say who, I mean what character? Scorpion versus Sub-Zero again?
No.
Who should we do?
Because I'll lose.
want to use this or
No.
you wanna use?
I want to use controller. Does this give you an advantage?
No.
You have to put it on normal, though, if you are going to use
No,
that.
totally put it on fast.
Turbo.
But I want to see it on Turbo.
What?
Bam.
Okay. So, yeah. So let's let Riley 1 tell us who he wants to see. Character-wise.
Don't, Riley 1, please don't give Colt Scorpion. Because he will win no matter what.
You know, of all the Scorpion costumes, I really like the Mortal Kombat X design.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
It
Like,
is
I
pretty
was
awesome.
really excited when the first reveal trailer came out.
Yes.
So Riley 1 says that we can choose. I won't choose Scorpion.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to choose.
You choose for
Okay.
us.
I'm totally going to choose. I think Cole should be the witchy-looking, the storm-looking chick.
Her?
Yeah,
Sindel?
sure.
Okay.
And Magic Wolf, you can be Nightwolf.
That seems fitting.
Yes.
Okay, so we're just button mashing.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Seeing who wins, who can get the most jiggle out of their character.
I think I'll get the most jiggle.
Yeah. Like seriously, this does not look like a legit.
None of them do.
Well, the Mortal Kombat X, unfortunately, in my opinion, is making female characters more anatomically
More
correct,
realistic.
which I think is just a
Realistic
bunch of crap.
proportions.
Wait, so like it's gonna be worse than this
No,
game because
no.
they don't look like
Exactly. So they're going to
these
make
don't
them
look realistic.
more like real women.
Okay.
Oh, they'll still be scantily clad.
Well,
Thank-
of course,
thankfully.
thankfully,
Skin tight clothing.
yes.
You're
I would
uppercutting.
like to
We're
see-
supposed to be button mashing.
I am button mashing. That was a button mash that I did.
Oh!
How did you get an X-ray if you're button mashing?
I'm doing this.
Colt.
That's what he's doing.
I'm butting that. I'm playing the
Mashing.
piano.
Playing the piano.
Yeah, dude, play with
Okay.
your elbow. Mother. You're still beating me with your elbow.
Both elbows. You have to play with both elbows. I just want them to see. You were
Hey guys, just playing some more Kombat.
totally,
This is really exhausting.
I'm beating you, kind of.
kind of. Seriously.
Look at that.
Right.
3-hit combo. Oh, jeez.
Okay, you can go back to...
Nightwolf wins.
I did pretty good, though.
Stupid hair.
Stupid paint on your face.
How about all the bodies burning in the background?
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
awesome.
intense.
Ancestors give me strength.
Yeah.
I think they are.
Whoa.
That was cool.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Riley once said you're pretty funny to watch when you're playing with your elbows.
Well, yeah.
Hey!
You won!
Ancestors give me strength.
They did, because Riley won.
Wolf.
So I can never get these. Oh. No, this one won't be too bad. So back, forward, or down, forward.
Yeah, I was going to
down,
say,
back.
that's a down arrow. Yes.
Well, we're not going to talk about it.
Okay,
That was
now
the
choose our
magic
characters.
of the
That
wolf.
was it.
Okay, since
We do
I was
one
the
more.
winner, I get
Oh
to
my
choose
gosh.
the characters.
I don't want to do
But I
this.
think, do
you,
you want to
Paul.
do elbows?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
I'm the handicapped one.
Jeez. You gonna turn it on
Slow.
turbo?
You put it on
Put it
slow.
on slow.
Nice. Alright, who we playing as?
Yeah. Okay, so Colt can be Shiva,
I knew you were going to pick Shiva. Because she's so awesome.
and Lance, you can be... Go down to the secret characters. Let's see who's there.
Purple Rain.
Rain, yeah. Would she know the story behind Rain?
Yes.
The joke there? It's
Yes.
I think I explained that last
You
time.
did last time.
I'm so glad Shiva's not going to be back for Mortal Kombat X.
She's the
'cause
unlockable character.
She's... ugh,
She's so awesome, Michael.
I know. So is
That's like-
she Goro white? Like, is she...
It never says. She's just part of the same
She's
race.
just-
Same
okay.
race. The show can.
Maybe that'll be part of the storyline.
Maybe.
Goro's love interest.
It's Goro's love story.
Yeah, it won't be.
That's all
The
it is.
tournament's all based around Goro trying to find love.
That's great. I think that would be a great game.
You know what they say about a guy with 4 arms, right?
It's still only messing
He has to
with
wear
some
4
fun.
pairs of gloves.
He can give 2 hugs at the same time. That's twice as much love to give as a normal person.
I had something, but let it go.
Hey,
Let
you
it
did
go.
a water teleport thing.
I know. I'm really just pushing buttons. Okay. I don't even think I'm like getting
He's
close
on
enough.
slow, Lance.
What do you want me to do? Seriously. Oh, my phone just died. So, if Riley once said something, I missed it. Did you put it on turbo?
Yes, he did.
No, it's butt mashing.
No. No, I didn't do that.
Alright, so,
Alright, I turned it
he
off.
says we should do Scorpion versus Rain.
I'll play as Rain. The Scorpion.
I haven't played a Scorpion tonight. I think Rain's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty. I mean, he's cool looking. Ninja.
Cord, dude.
He's definitely going to be in Mortal Kombat X, but I don't know to what extent.
Ouch.
All we know is that he kicks Kotal Khan off of a roof at some point.
Right. We see that in the trailers.
Which that's awesome how they snuck all those little things in that
it's
trailer.
pretty sweet.
Totally lost. That was intense.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That's what hours of Mortal Kombat will do to you.
Yeah. I kind of was like, wait, he hadn't done the fatality yet. Where's the noise coming from?
What's hard to do with this?
With the, He puts her arms up.
That's actually pretty awesome.
I do like the fatality of Goro, where he steps on the person and uses all of his arms to grab the
In the new one,
legs and arms
KX.
and rips all of them off.
Pretty gross.
Yes.
I will
All
say
right, so
the
I'm
most
Rain.
disgusting one I've seen though is when Scorpion cuts the front of someone's face
Cuts the
off,
face off.
and then the brain
Face
slides
off.
out.
So the unlockable character is going to be Nicolas Cage from Face Off, because that's the hint.
Nick Cage would be a great DLC character.
I want to take my face off.
Oh, I hate Nick Cage so much.
You love him.
It's the worst.
He's a great actor.
At least he'll do any movie.
He's a respected thespian, Michael.
Yes.
Thespian.
Didn't he win an Academy Award?
I don't think so. Did he?
For like one of his older movies, like that one he was in with
Gone
Cher
in
or
60
something.
seconds?
Yeah. No, National Treasure.
Yes, national treasure.
He is a national treasure.
He is a national treasure.
See, the problem with Nicolas Cage is they try to make him out to be a bad A, and in movies where he acts like a nerd, it works. Like The Rock or National Treasure, I like, even though they are pretty cheesy.
The second one was really, really bad. I really liked the
one's
first
good,
one.
Yeah.
Doesn't Sean Bean die in that movie?
He doesn't. He survives.
He survives.
Well,
And he
so-
survives
cool
in Silent Hill.
Yeah, let's go back to Silent Hill.
See, I
So-
knew I'd find a way.
In the Silent Hill storyline, his character dies in the game, but for some reason in the movie, he lives.
Oh, wow.
So he dies in everything except for what he's supposed to.
Except the one where you would think he was guaranteed to die.
Poor
Right.
Sean Bean.
I think we should keep a running tally of how many times I turn the discussion to Silent Hill.
I do too.
That'd be kind of funny. And how many times you turn it to Sky or Final Fantasy.
Yes. And how many times Joe Vance mentions
GTA 2.
GTA 2? Which Joe Vance hasn't been around today.
Yeah.
Probably
So-
don't
weird.
encourage that, though. Because then he'll just do it constantly, right?
Well, he does it constantly anyway.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
He's debating about revoking his moderator status.
You got me.
We can do that, right? We can revoke moderator status. Can't
Sure.
Does it sting?
Okay, so he says, I feel like those two go together, plus the fire versus water. Yeah, that's good.
That's a good idea.
Almost
Go
like a
together, like
matchup
as in like
versus-
partners. Like if they weren't fighting each other, they'd
Yeah, like they could be
rent an
great
apartment together.
Yes,
Maybe have a kid.
they should be good
Maybe.
friends.
Good friends.
It would be a sitcom.
That's an intense.
It's a water sword.
That was
right
a
there.
water sword.
That's pretty awesome.
So is that Prince underneath that armor?
Yeah, he's got the tattoo of the
Does
Prince symbol on his chest.
Is he the artist formerly known as formerly
He's
known
the
as Prince?
formerly known.
Yeah, he's the Prince formerly
That's
known as the
Prince.
formerly known Prince.
Of
Is this mine?
yeah, I was looking at chat. Well, are we doing one last one? Or
Sure. What do we want to do?
just choose whoever?
Kratos
We haven't done
versus.
Kratos
Yeah,
yet.
done Kratos.
I'll do
So are
Kratos.
they
Rematch?
making a new God of War?
They've got to eventually.
But will
That's
it
a-
have Kratos in it though? That's what I want to know.
I really hope they go the route.
Of someone dethroning Kratos? Me too.
That would be cool. Oh, I didn't want to do a rematch. That would be cool too, but I'd like to see Kratos like go and take on another
mythology,
another
like
mythology,
Norse or
like
Egyptian
or something. That would be really interesting.
Yeah. Did you guys hear the announcement? Like the amazing announcement, Age of Empires 2, which is a game that came out in 2001,
Yeah.
is getting an expansion.
Is it?
Yes.
Wow.
Isn't that
That's
crazy?
interesting.
So they've been working on it
14
this long?
years later, it's getting an expansion. And I'm excited. Although I will say my favorite Age
Get the two pale
game is
people.
The White